Good evening. This is Miss Poopee Doodee, world's most determined reporter, reporting for Channel 666 Eyewitness News. In today's news, we're going to talk about... I've got this whole crew working for me, and I always tell them to push the table a little bit back before I start my newscast. But they always insist on, leaving it as soon as they've got to go and take their lunch break. So, it's tough finding a good crew that's going to actually move the table for you. Today's news, we're going to talk about pending litigation. That's funny, I could swear we covered that topic not too long ago. Oh no, I think we did. We covered that topic very long ago. Today we're going to talk about... What are you talking about? What are you talking about when you've got nothing to say? What are you talking about when you've got nothing to say? Interesting question, right? I'll ask you this. What are you listening to when you've got nothing to listen to? What are you listening to when you've got nothing to listen to? See, if you can ask me a question, I can ask you a question. It's a tough world out there, especially when you kind of watch your own show back and you talk to yourself. You kind of think strange things. Now, I'm just saying. It's a strange thing to think about when you talk back to yourself after your show airs. It's called self-criticism. And is there ever such a thing as constructive criticism? If you'd like to know what constructive criticism means, take a look at the clip Miss Divine did called The Real Me, the nose job. Take a look at some of those comments. If that is constructive criticism, then I don't know what is. I don't know. Please, you the viewer, tell me. Is there a viewer for the show? Today we're going to talk about traitors and why a huge alligator decided to eat a traitor. Why can't we talk about that? Must we talk about the economic crisis? All right, we'll talk about it. There's no jobs out there. Things are more expensive now. Eggs are 50 cents higher than it used to be. Walnuts are 50 cents higher than it used to be. Milk is 60 cents higher than it used to be. Just about everything is a little bit cents than it used to be. And in case you haven't noticed this, I've got to tell you that things have gotten smaller and smaller. And you're working for what? For money that can't buy things that used to be able to be bought? Alright, was that interesting news? Does that make everybody feel happy? Are you happy now? Is everybody happy? Alright, I'm glad everyone is. I've always thought that this show kind of needed musical instruments. They could be a drum, roll or something when there's a joke. Because as you know, this show has jokes, but they're hidden jokes. You've got to find the joke in the sentence, and if you don't, then the joke's on you. Anyway, I shall conclude today's pending litigation by telling all of you that talking about the economic crisis is not really helping anybody. Collecting unemployment for the rest of your life? Well, that's a funny thought now, isn't it? Hold that thought, we'll talk more later.